Number 1. Human camera. Some people like to say that they have a photographic memory, but Stephen Wiltshire's memory truly beats out all of theirs. He can remember an entire landscape after seeing it once. Not only that, but he can draw the landscape perfectly. He has done this after seeing skylines just a single time on a plane. His art has already gained global attention, and people are constantly amazed at what he can remember. Number 2. Metal Man. A Shaolin monk wanted to show just how tough his skin and entire body are. To do this, he used tools, bent a metal bar, and put himself in extreme situations, and all with his own skin. He proved that he can withstand an inhuman amount of pressure on the body without any serious injury. He can continue to walk, talk, and live a normal life without negative side effects. Number 3. Electric Man. Biba Struja has the unique ability to conduct electricity. While it is certainly not enough to power a house or become a supervillain, it is enough to cook food and warm up a cup of water to nearly 100 degrees. His 20 volts has astounded all who see him. His way of learning about this ability is equally shocking. After touching an electric fence and getting no reaction at all, he began to test out his superpower and has continued to play with it since. Number 4. Super Endurance. Dean Karnazes would leave most people amazed and scratching their heads. He can run a marathon easily in a day, but it goes beyond that. He ran 50 marathons in 50 states, all right after the other. Most people find it hard to run just one, but he left everyone with jaws dropped after he completed all 50 without falling to fatigue. Number 5. Fastest reflexes. The reflexes of Isao Mashili are insane. Using only himself and a sword, he can hit a BB pellet coming directly at him. With a swift movement of his arm and sword, he can deflect the hit. He has gotten into the Guinness Book of World Records with this ability. It has also made him a huge hit with people all across the world who want to see his abilities so completely unheard of in today's world. Number 6. Iceman. This one is self-explanatory a bit. No, he's not made out of ice, nor can he create ice, but he can handle cold better than anyone else out there. Wim Hof holds records for his ability to withstand freezing cold temperatures, including the longest ice bath. His internal body temperature seems to stay the same no matter how cold his surroundings get. Number 7. Monkey Man. Climbing generally requires a large amount of strength, skill, and equipment. For Yothi Raj, though, it is a lot easier. Using techniques that he learned by observing monkeys, he can climb with skill and accuracy that most other humans never could. He can free climb large structures, climb walls, and stay on structures relatively easily. He truly is like a monkey. Number 8. Human Calculator. Able to do most calculations in his head, Scott Flansburgh easily made it into the Guinness Book of World Records for his ability to do a variety of calculations without a calculator. Addition, subtraction, finding square roots, and nearly every other equation is possible in his head. Along with using these abilities to become an educator, he has used them to get onto The Tonight Show and get into numerous other programs and events. Number 9. Blind but can see. Ben Underwood learned echolocation, becoming his own sort of Batman. With echolocation, he can navigate areas and, in a way, see his surroundings. Even with his loss of visual sight, he still sees. It has been such an incredibly effective method of seeing for him that he has begun to teach others how to see using echolocation as well. Number 10. Aquaman. The ability to breathe underwater is something many of us wish we could do. While this Dave Blaine cannot breathe underwater, he can hold his breath underwater for a long time. For nearly 4 minutes, he can stay underwater without any issues. This makes him the perfect Aquaman. Number 11. Animal Whisperer. While he does not possess the ability to speak to animals, the animal whisperer might as well. Kevin Richardson has a strong connection with lions in Africa, able to be around wild big cats without harming him. He gained their trust and, in a way, became part of the pride. He comfortably lived amongst them without being in any danger whatsoever. Number 12. Rubber Man. When you think of a man of rubber, you think of someone who can stretch their arms, legs, and neck far out. This man, though, is more about bending. Daniel Browning Smith can bend and twist his body so well that he can fit through a tennis racket and fit into a small box. His ability to do this has even put him on television, hosting a show with Stan Lee looking for other people with their own superpowers. Number 13. Superboy. When you think of someone ripped, you rarely think of a 10-year-old. Giano Stroh, though, is. The boy is a gymnast and weightlifter who was able to gain an immense amount of strength through regular, intense exercises. This left him with a body covered in muscle. It is something that you rarely, never in most cases, see in kids. With this strength and his skills, he has even beaten numerous world records. He astonished many people with his physical capabilities. Number 14. Undersea Sight. Seeing underwater is a difficult task. Moken, though, sees much better than the average person does when underwater. His ability to see so well is because his body does not react to the environment in the same way a normal person's does. This allows him to take in the lights and the area without difficulty. Number 15. No sleep. For most people, not sleeping for just a day or two is exhausting and nearly impossible. This man, though, has not slept in decades. Ty Nock says that he continues to stay awake without any issues or negative side effects. Doctors have confirmed this as well. He has no use for sleep, and his relatively healthy brain proves that.